Herzegovina.
So into the ring from the red corner, at the red corner, is Baregham HARUTYUNYAN, 36 years of age now, competing in his second consecutive IBA World Championships. Over in the blue corner is Teerapat Aitan. Just 19 years of age at the other end of the experience spectrum. So the waistband of Aitan just being adjusted. That belt line has to be visible. See the spelling of his name on the jersey. When you look at it on the entry list, it's I-T-A-N. I've been assured that it's Teerapat Aitan.
Round one.
This is action in the 48 kilogram minimum weight division at the round of 16 stage. Contest between boxers from Armenia and Thailand, and the taller figure, wearing red, is the veteran Baregham HARUTYUNYAN. 36 years of age now, part of a 13-strong Armenian boxing team. A more compact boxer, wearing blue, just dynamically wheeling around the perimeter of the boxing ring is Teerapat Aitan, just 19 years of age, part of a 4-strong Thailand boxing team, and both of these men competing in their first bout of Dubai 2025, having received buys in the round of 32. Nice raiding attack with the left-right combination. And Aitan possesses a fantastic set of wheels, moving around the ring at great speed, both counterclockwise and clockwise. HARUTYUNYAN trying to close the distance, but look at that quick-fisted attack to the body from Aitan. HARUTYUNYAN remaining in search of him, got him pinned near the neutral corner. Will he be able to take advantage, but able to slide away on feet that seldom stop moving was Aitan. Scoring right cross to the body from Aitan, who's doing an outstanding job keeping the movement going. HARUTYUNYAN trying to cut him off, but the speed of the man's movement is causing even the referee to take evasive action. HARUTYUNYAN trying to establish that longer jab, but he's in against an opponent who simply will not stay still. Right hand over the top, not too far away. So will HARUTYUNYAN seek to drop down and try to target the body, but you can see the disparity in height. There's a nice right hand from HARUTYUNYAN. Responding immediately was Aitan. And not only is there a disparity in height between the two, he's increasing that, exacerbating the height difference by boxing out of a crouch. So from HARUTYUNYAN's perspective, there's practically nothing to hit. My goodness, this is an exhibition of fantastic footwork from Aitan, but he's tagged by a right hand there. My goodness, held his feet for just a fraction of a second, and after practically 3 minutes of patient pursuit of his man, we struggled to catch up to him with any consistency. A right cross caught Teerapat Aitan near his own corner, and it completely disrupted his boxing stance. What a dramatic development in the closing seconds of the opening round, and that is why the concentration and the observation is absolutely essential, because in this sport things can change in the blink of an eye, and that was the blink of an eye that changed things in that round there. Remember, Deontay Wilder, Olympic bronze medalist and former world heavyweight champion, said, I've got to be perfect for just 1 second. And that was perhaps, while it wasn't perfect, it was pretty good. A long right cross, catching the man in the presence of Nico Ali Walsh, the grandson of the 1960 Rome Olympic champion and the first man to win the heavyweight championship of the world 3 times. The man in the white jersey is Nico Ali Walsh, no stranger to boxing on IBA pro nights, most recently in that 50th anniversary celebration of the Thriller in Manila over in the Filipino capital. Good to see him in attendance here at the IBA World Boxing Championships, where we had a dramatic conclusion to the first round because Baregham HARUTYUNYAN, European Championship quarter finalist last year, in the edition that was him in Belgrade in Serbia, spent 3 minutes pursuing this little dynamo from Thailand, and then he held his feet for just a fraction of a second, and a long raking right cross came down as straight as an arrow, brought about a standing count. It was a terrific punch, and the man in red took the opening round on a unanimous verdict. So Etan, that the most illustrative of reminders that he cannot hold his feet for even a fraction of a second. Got to keep the movement going. Of course, that is a demanding task in terms of the energy that it consumes, but he is only 19 years of age, remember. Oh, and that's a nice check right hand as he spun off the line from Etan. With the movement, he's got to try and land some effective offense, because right now he's making it difficult for HARUTYUNYAN to catch him, but he's got to complete the fistic equation, because if he's making him miss, he has got to make him pay. HARUTYUNYAN, his punches coming in a much straighter fashion. Good right hand to the body from Etan. Left hook came back in response from the man in red. So spoken to about punching incorrectly is HARUTYUNYAN. Nice counter left jab from Etan. Oh, that's a whipping bolo shot into the body, and now Etan is beginning to find his range with some pot shot successes. Stealing a glance to this blue corner where the instructions are coming in vocal fashion. Risky business to hold his feet in the manner that he did. There's a piercing right cross landed by HARUTYUNYAN. Excuse me, by Etan, as HARUTYUNYAN is spoken to about punching incorrectly once again. Making it rough on the inside, digging away with his free right hand, and there's the bell to conclude the second round. Just in the closing stages, Etan began to pot shot his way to some successes. Bolo punch to the body. It's a dramatic turnaround from what happened in the closing stages of the first, because here in round number 2, for the most part, he did keep the movement going. And as a consequence, HARUTYUNYAN wasn't able to catch the man cleanly with any type of consistency. And the response from Etan has seen him take the second round, including a 10-8 verdict. So a clean sweep of the cards, 4 scores of 10-9, 1 of 10-8 from judge number 2.
Seconds out.
Which means that going into the final round, we have 4 scores at a deadlock, 19 points apiece. It has all come down to the final 3 minutes.
Your third and final round.
So into round 3 we go, in a contest where the 19-year-old Teerapat Etan. Oh, now this is a real... He's punching incorrectly. So he's been docked a point for punching incorrectly. He's been spoken to on numerous occasions about that infringement, and that is a significant development in the context of this contest, because the momentum shifted significantly during the second round. The man wearing blue from Thailand conceded the opening round unanimously after he was exhibiting movements of this quality for the first 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, but there he gets picked off by a long left-right combination. He held his feet for just a fraction of a second, and HARUTYUNYAN was optimally placed to uncoil a right cross that spun him around and brought about a standing count. In the second round, Itan did a much better job of keeping the movement going and scored with good bolo punches into the body of his taller opponent. Now, during the course of those 2 rounds, particularly in the second, HARUTYUNYAN was spoken to repeatedly about punching incorrectly with the inside of the glove and the forearm. And here in the third round, he's been docked a point for disregarding the rules in that regard concerning punching. So that is why he's really going for it here, because the point deduction is going to be taken into account at the end. And we have 4 scores that are tied at 19 points apiece. As for Itan, he has got to try and keep the movement going, and we're only just beyond the halfway stage. Remember, the winner of this contest will earn at least $10,000 US by making it through to the quarterfinals. And here's the movement of Itan beginning to slow just a little bit. His corner team just to the right of my commentary position are yelling instructions and encouragement, and now he's been docked a point for holding. So it was crucial that he kept his composure, but the fatiguing man, who was then taking a right cross on the resumption, just handed the advantage right back to HARUTYUNYAN. He's only 19, remember, the big gap in international experience, but his energy tank is depleting at a rapid rate, and he's struggling to keep the movement going. But he doesn't want to get docked another point, which would tilt the balance in HARUTYUNYAN's favor. He's holding on desperately once again, because he's not got the energy to keep the movement going at the clip that he demonstrated. 10 seconds remaining. HARUTYUNYAN on the front foot. And Itan holding, he doesn't want to get another point. HARUTYUNYAN looking to get busy, and that final right hand could well have been enough to turn the tables in favor of the man in red. That is certainly what he feels. But so much mileage was clocked up in terms of darting around the boxing ring by Teerapat Itan that in the closing stages, despite a point having been deducted from HARUTYUNYAN for punching incorrectly, he's then docked a point for excessive holding. I think the man in red has taken the final round, but remember that, well, there's point deductions either way, so now that's irrelevant. I think the man in red has done enough. Because had a point not been conceded by Itan, well, it would have been really significant indeed. But as things stand, the point deductions each way have cancelled things out. Let's see who's going through. I think it's the man in red.
Ladies and gentlemen, on ring B, your winner by split decision in the red corner, representing Armenia, Baregham, HARUTYUNYAN.
So there is confirmation of a 4-1 split decision victory in favor of Baregham, HARUTYUNYAN. And my goodness, you have to feel for young Teerapat Itan of Thailand, because he was just seconds away from surely progressing because of the point deduction that was taken from HARUTYUNYAN. But he, with a gas tank that was draining rapidly, was holding on repeatedly. He was docked a point. The point deduction either way cancelled one another out, and the stronger final round produced by HARUTYUNYAN sends him through to the quarterfinals, and he's at least $10,000 US richer, having made it through to the